What's up, people? Hey, I want to put this out. I've been thinking about this lately. It's called dating with the intent. What's your intentions on dating? What are you looking to accomplish? And right now is not the time for a lot of you to be messing around and taking time and just having a good old time and dating a bunch of people. Some of you are at a point now in your life where you need to step up and figure out if you're going to get married. If that's what you're looking to do, you need to do it. I see a lot of women in their 20s partying like rock stars. I get it, have fun, but your value is going to drop after you hit 30. And men, I see a lot of guys out there that really can't nail down what they're looking for. I'm going to throw a couple things out there that I feel help people accomplish what they're looking to do, especially in this inflationary period. I think that right now you really need to be dialed as to what you're looking for. There's going to be a lot of people in bad situations here in the next 6 months, 3 to 6 months. Ladies, I'll say this, and I'll say this with a kind heart. The value of a man is success, right? You want a provider, a protector. You want somebody to be there for you when you fall, somebody to protect you, somebody that may be able to take a majority of the bills or some of the bills. But here's what happens with these young girls, man. I see them out there, and I just laugh. And I'm not picking on anybody in particular, but I see it all the time. Oh, this guy, he's hot, this and that and this, but he ain't got a penny in the bank. He ain't got a pot to piss in. And that's not going to work for a woman, right? Women like security. And for guys, they get these hot girls that don't even know how to cook eggs. Now, you may think that's masculine, a chauvinistic type mindset, or toxic masculinity, but there's roles in a relationship. There's roles in a marriage. There's 4 levels for guys when they meet girls. Now, this is a cheat code for women and guys. I'm going to tell you what they are. And you have to identify from the man what he wants and from the woman what she's looking for. Number 1, for me, when I meet a girl, there's 4 categories. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you an example. And don't laugh, but this is the reality of it. And we've all been there, so don't lie, dudes. Say, oh, not me. Okay, we've all had those wild nights where you've been with a girl. This is a 4, on a scale of 1 to 4. A 4 is a girl you were out partying one night with your boys, and you got real drunk, messed up, and went home and messed around with a girl that you're embarrassed to even say you messed around with. That's a 4. Okay? That's somebody you want to tell your best friend you hit it with. Oh, I didn't mess with her. Yeah, you did. You were drunk. A 3 is a girl, a Netflix girl. That's a girl that guys date. They don't really date, but they want to hit it and quit it and mess with her and booty call girl. That's a 3. You don't want to take her around your family and friends. You don't want to be seen with her. She might be too ghetto, doing this with the nails, talking like this, whatever, but she's got a nice body. That's a 3. A 2 is a girl you'll date long term, or you're dating, but you don't live with her. You don't know if you've decided if you want to marry or not, but you guys live in separate homes. A 1 is wifey material. Doesn't mean you need to get married. That might not be your focus. That's a girl you live with. That's either you're married or proposing to, or a long-term girlfriend. You share some of the bills or pay the bills, and she cooperates, works out. Maybe she's doing the cooking and the cleaning. Maybe you're paying all the bills or whatever you have. That's a 1. Ladies, in turn, this is what's going to help you. If you're looking for a successful man, 90% of the men in their 20s and early 30s aren't what we call successful or high value. Okay? They're not making a high net worth. They don't have their finances in order necessarily. Usually in their 40s and 50s when they peak, right? But these young girls are out chasing these dudes with, again, I'm not judging people. They're, all these tattoos, doing this, partying, tearing up the dance floor at all the pool parties. I go to some of them. But at the end of the day, they're paycheck to paycheck. But they're hot. That's not what you want. That hotness ends. You got to get a man with his life together. Notice when I say keyword man, not boy. A man is somebody that has their shit together, that man's up, that's willing to take you on. Maybe you have children, take on your children as his kids, right? And provide for you. But women, what I see in Vegas, and this is very popular in Vegas, a lot of women in their 20s, man, they ain't ready to do nothing but party. They're traveling, taking all these extravagant trips with their girlfriends, then getting, they're 25, 26, partying, drinking, doing bumps, this and that. Then they hit 29, then they're 30, and they're 32. Now their value's dropping. I'm ready to settle down. Girlfriend, you missed your peak. Now you can still settle down, but your value went down. Your value went way down, and your mindset is still where it was before. You're still talking about the same type of dudes that you were dating in your 20s. If your mindset has not shifted to men instead of boys, you're going to still be single. You're still, look, and this goes both ways. You have to write down exactly what you want, and you have to be realistic. And I say this specifically to women. All women say the same thing and expect the same result and the same outcome when 8 to 5% of the guys in the United States is what every woman wants. And you're competing with all these women. And you think you can get it because you got a nice booty and boobs and a face. That doesn't cut it, bro. That doesn't cut it. That doesn't cut it for anybody. Because high value men aren't going to deal with that. You need to bring a lot more value than just looks. An average guy, sure, he'll put up with that, but not a high-valued man. So, at the end of the day, here's my point in this message, and I see this a lot, especially right now. You're going to see a lot of lonely people. You're going to see people that are going to be put out in the streets, people that are going to lose their homes, their apartments, and when you're in a relationship, that double income helps. Not everybody's high-valued. Not everybody's in the top 5%. Not everybody can cover all their bills. Okay, but when you're in a relationship and you're in a one relationship, that's why I brought up the ratings, a one, you're living together, you're sharing bills, maybe somebody's paying all the bills, somebody's taking care of the house, whatever your relationship status is, those combined incomes help right now in this economy. Because I've been through '08. Some of you too young, you were still, pooping your diapers, or some of you were, out there partying and living off mommy and daddy. But I was around in '08. I had kids. I was married. That shit was no joke. I had to move to Vegas and play poker full time. My industry was gone, the tech industry. Here we are again in 2022, and I don't want to get political here, but some Dumas decided to cut the pipeline and do this and that and print more money, and now we're in an inflationary period. And you know what that comes after that? It's called a recession. And if you haven't been through a recession, and this is the point of my message, and you're not in a one relationship, and you're by yourself, shit's gonna get very ugly quick. Here's my question. You got two incomes, paying bills. One of you loses a job, you can probably survive. Let me ask you a question now. You lose your job, can you survive? And don't think your industry won't get hit. Well, I'm an entertainer, I'm a dancer, I'm a bartender, I'm this and that. Let me tell you something. Vegas has already seen a shift. People are here, but they're not spending money. The average vacationer in Vegas spends anywhere from $700 to $900 when they come. But you know what? Lately, I've seen a shift where these people are showing up, even the men showing up, and they ain't partying like they were. They ain't partying like 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. People are being very aware of their money situation, and right now people are holding on to their cash. So if you're in a situation right now where you are in a relationship, you need to identify and date with intention as to what you want. But if you're still in the party mode dating scene, you're still out hit it and quit it, you're still out doing what you got to do, sorry, my phone rang, then you're in a bad situation. So I hope that makes sense. If you have questions, shoot me an email down in the description box. Go to my Instagram, which is on my YouTube channel, and you can send me a DM on that if you want, or shoot me an email. Stay strong, and we'll be back. See you soon.